we have a very interesting subject, like always, and this time we're going to be talking about the jewelry from West Bengal. So basically, the sanctity of the river, the serene beauty of the eastern Himalayas, the beauty of the Sundarbans, and lush green tea gardens. The culture of West Bengal is the perfect blend of modernity, beauty, and tradition. So, welcome everybody to Hamari Riyasat, which is an endeavor by GJS Virtual, initiated by GJC India and Prerna Makharia of Style Prayer, where we bring forth the handcrafted jewelry and revive the dying jewelry art of India. Through our series Hamari Riyasat, we will be showcasing the expertise of the jewelry crafted from different states of India once every week. Our guest for today is based out of Calcutta, West Bengal. He is an artist, jewelry designer, entrepreneur, and educationalist. He represents the seventh generation of a family that is well known in the diamond trade. Let's invite our guest today, Siddharth Savantsukha. So I'm going to quickly send him a request and ask him to join the live.
Hi,
Hello.
Prerna. Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How's it back there in Calcutta?
Absolutely great. All well. How are things in Bombay?
Absolutely fine. People have almost regained routine, but
I'm sure.
with all the necessary precautions.
True. True. Great.
So that I was introducing you to everyone, and I know personally that you have a background in jewelry, and your family's been in the business for generations. But was jewelry something that you always wanted to pursue, or you had some other plans?
No. So from the very beginning, I believe when you have a DNA which has always taught and made you see of 8 generations. So I'm the 8th one. Just wanted to correct you on that when you said the 7th. So I am the 8th
Yes,
one now to carry on this. It was in the genes, and I guess there was always a pull towards the same thing that I wanted to do. And fortunately, the generations have been doing the same. So yes, jewelry was always on my cards.
Oh, that's amazing.
Right.
And did you when you entered the business, did you think that it's going to be, because you are hail from a jewelry background, it's going to be easy, or you had your own set of challenges that you faced when you joined business?
As usual, when you become an entrepreneur and when you're trying to join something which is already on a success note, to keep up that note and to bring something new on the table is always a challenge. And I believe it's a healthy challenge. So my
Yeah,
first and foremost thing when I entered was I need to block everything what is going around and in and around in the city.
yeah.
The time when you start seeing what people are doing, you stop doing what you want to see. So
That
that's
is true.
that's a philosophy when I started. I always had a vision of seeing what I can do my best, and I've been trying to do so.
That is absolutely amazing. So tell me, you've been in Calcutta, you are born and probably are you born in Calcutta, or were you
Born in
born
Calcutta,
elsewhere and raised
absolutely.
in Calcutta? Okay.
Correct.
So the legacy, I mean, you've seen the legacy as you've grown, you've seen the kind of jewelry that is there in West Bengal. Can you tell us a little about it and what is the expertise from there?
Surely, so my roots are still in Rajasthan, and I believe being an 8th generation, so my dad flew in here 45 years back to set up whatever he has done till date, and I'm the 8th one to carry on. But I've always seen Rajasthan very closely. But Bengal has given me a feel of what actually the Karigari is. So it's a salute to all of them. It's not only about
Yeah.
Rajasthan or Amchi Mumbai or South or Calcutta, but I believe every single Karigar who has been in this trade is one of the most talented person that we have met ever. We start from Calcutta to go anywhere in the city, and we are so proud when I see Calcutta people everywhere. अगर head
Yeah.
कारीगर है तो बंगाली जरूर होगा. And I'm so grateful
Yeah.
to God that I stay at the same place and happen to meet them very often. Karigari of Bengal is so I would like to boost a little bit about it, and not saying that nobody does
With all
better than
pleasure.
us. So Karigari in Bengal is it's timeless. They had the greatest fusion of British when they were here. So when British were reigning India, the culture that Bengalis developed here and that cultivated into the designs of what has been seen now and then is tremendous. Everything till date, I believe, Prerna, what we do and what we entertain ourselves in doing is hand manufacturing. People has changed, world has changed, it has become so automated that the people have been doing it through the machines and want everything fast. You know, वो burger बनाना है आज और अभी खाना है बस अभी choice है.
We don't
Calcutta
have the
doesn't-
patience for even
हाँ,
a minute.
exactly. So that patience we develop in Calcutta. So when you work in Calcutta, you develop that automatically because whatever you see in and around just cannot be manufactured or designed in a bit. And it just cannot be around your neck or around your arms in 1 minute or 2 days or 3 days. At least 15-20 days is the lead time for any smallest of the things that we have to do. But this stays for a longer time, is what I believe. I'd like to share at this time. So when we were having a chat, you had told me कि अगर अपने पास में कोई पुरानी किताबें मिले जिसके अंदर में बंगाली डिजाइन्स मिल सकती है कि नहीं. I bought a very cute. Can you see it?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So this is close to 65 years old catalog, which I guess everything is torn. But somebody.
And that's the beauty of it.
And that's the beauty of it. Somebody took the patience to bind it, and the kind of designs that you see here was the starting era of Calcutta jewelry. And I can flow you through of every single page. And the main part of Calcutta jewelry has been the filigree work. You know, if you go to Odisha, close to us also, Bengal, everywhere it's handmade and filigree. So we used to do a lot of things which was floral, filigree, as well as thappa kakam, which we used to talk now, and a lot of people know about it. So what is thappa? I would like to elaborate on that. So you have a piece of casted metal, and then the floral jewelry or any pattern that you want to pick up. Very interesting again. It's not only floral, you'll find a lot of birds moving around. We used to say Rajasthan is the only place where Meenakari comes out from, but you would be amazed to understand how much Bengal used to create Meenakari, which we don't find it now. Can I show you some pieces which I would love to?
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
So I start with a brooch, and these all precious things were with my dad, and we have been, you know, nurturing these pieces for a while. So the first piece goes up. If you can see the Meenakari stuff that has been done. This piece is approximately 75-80 years old. You'll find the white Meena staying till date the way it was done on the very first day. The green
It
enameling.
actually looks like a carved gemstone. It doesn't even look like it's Meenakari.
Absolutely. So the first time when I saw it, I thought this is a white agate which has been fit on the top of it with emeralds flowing around. When I took it closer to my eyes, this is hand painting enamel which has been so beautifully crafted well. The layer, the thickness of the enamel which has to be there so that it does not get off after a while has also been maintained there. The best part is when you roam around. Look at the back work which has been created. So when I say there was an influence of floral everywhere, it was not on the top. It was also at the back of the piece which was being taken care.
Lovely.
So that's one.
So that's the filigree work at the back, unlike what we see in Rajasthan where there is enameling at the back.
At the back. So this is in the front. So here people are very upfront, very sweet, and that's the reason there's a nature which has always been inculcated while they're on the top of it. I'll show you a bracelet which is again of the same style, but if you see the enamel, there's a serpent which is going around.
Lovely. The colors are beautiful.
It's for us, it has been a magnificent journey to understand these things, collecting these pieces. We cannot make it. We try to find out artisans who can still do it, but unable to do it. But these were, so single cut diamonds were the pieces which were being used in here. So if you see it very closely, there's a ruby on the top of it. The two eyes of a serpent is
it's
still
like
there.
sparkling right into my eyes.
Exactly. True.
The diamond,
Let me flow you through a couple of more pieces which are still made in Calcutta. So one
How old would this particular piece be?
Anything which I'm showing you is closer to 35-40 years plus and may have gone to 60-65 years, 70 years. I have no clue about that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So star is a sun sign for me also. And if you see my logo of Sound Suka, there's a star fascinated which is on the top of it. And I've always been around the stars. Look at this piece of a bracelet. And I'm showing you everything which is West Bengal made.
Yeah, they have a whole. They're very influenced by.
They're very influenced by India.
Lovely.
So this is a pair of bracelet that I showed you. They had a lot of fascination with colors, you know, and colors was not only emerald or ruby for them. Pearls also created a lot of warmth in the era and the aura that the woman used to create, you know. If I show you this bracelet which is coming up, very closely, they're all Basra pearls which have been setted in.
Wow.
That's a rose cut right
That
in the
is
center.
that
And
is
you have
absolutely
emeralds all
stunning.
around. They haven't forgot to put rubies in the center also. So the whole piece has a
Lovely.
charm of color which you don't want to fade away with.
Hmm.
Calcutta has not only created jewelry which you can wear, they have created masterpieces, art pieces, which are still collectible, you know. We still roam around all the kotis, and if we can ever get on to something, but everybody doesn't want to just sell it off. I'll show you the kind of brooch that we used to do.
Such amazing pieces, and it's so amazing to see the different kinds of
And
craftsmanship.
the best part goes at the
Oh,
back. It's a white sapphire.
wow.
So that's a brooch.
That
It's a
is
white
truly
sapphire on the
stunning.
back. Absolutely gorgeously made. Taken time to craft it.
Can I see the bag again?
Of course, yes. Right here.
Oh my God,
And
this
can you
is
beat it? The
amazing.
quartz has not even scratched a single bit till date.
Lovely.
It's as clean
I
as
think
possible.
it also matters how you have preserved the jewelry, because
Of
I
course,
think that
yes.
also
Of
plays a
course,
very
yes.
important role.
Heritage plays a vital role into it. So Calcutta coming back, it's not only doing one thing, it has been doing everything all around. Pearl jewelry, rubies, gold is one of the most talked about Calcutta jewelry, and wherever you go around the world, and if you say Kolkata made jewelry, people have a
Yeah,
vision कि हाँ ये ऐसा ही दिखता है, ये
yeah,
और दूसरे
yeah.
तरीके से नहीं दिख सकता और कहीं नहीं बनता होगा. They have not left one single apart. So there's a pair of tops that I would like to show you which had Basra pearls on the top of it and made in platinum. Again, Calcutta. We love to see it in Cartiers. We love to see it
Lovely.
in Boucherons. So this is a 8 carat couple which is flowing around, which is the Basra pearls. And then you have all these
That's
baruchs on the top
stunning.
of it.
But when I see all these particular pieces, they have a lot of deco influence in
Of
it.
course, yes. Of course, yes.
And whereas what we saw in the old designs, the filigree designs was very different from this. So how is the influence different from each other in like
So,
these kinds?
so there was a fusion of mentality as soon as the people wanted to flow it, and everybody knew Calcutta can make something which is unusual. It takes a lot of time. An aspiration for jewelry was found here. So anywhere else in the world, when we go, so when we go to Europe, or we are very influenced by the British thing.
Yeah.
You would see the British has always not followed one single strap. They started from something else. Influence was somewhere else. There was a fusion which was there, and that's the reason I love to say that we are still retro. You know, when I talk about some after years that we have found, what actually Samsara has been doing in preserving or making the things, or would like to be known as, would like to always be known as a retro, but a modern jeweler which is flowing around.
Yeah.
I would like to have a catalog when I go away with 100 more usual pieces that nobody else would have made, and all signatured in and around. So when you talk about the fusion, I came in here. Now the new generation which is in here, we like a lot of pieces which are art collections. And I'll show you the art collection pieces that these people used to do. It's a little purse,
Oh,
silver,
lovely.
all
That
enamel,
is so amazing.
single cuts, green enamel on the
Yeah.
sides, and absolutely made on silver. Signatured on the left hand side, so which I can't read, I have to go through it. But collectible. So अब इसके अंदर में कई आदमी पान रखते थे, कई आदमी
Yeah.
अपने वॉलेट की तरह यूज करते थे. It used to have a strap, but I don't have the strap which was on the sides of it. It has the poles
Okay.
which used to keep the strap. Calcutta now got transformed into what? So West Bengal jewelry is now all about this.
Oh my God.
So if you see, filigree has not gone out of their fusion of blood. You see
Yeah.
filigree, you see tar work, you see the floral, they're still flowing with it. And Calcutta is
Yeah.
now famous for a 22 karat gold jewelry hub. Wherever in
How
the
many
world,
grams is this
so
approximately?
this would be close to 68, 68
Wow.
grams. And you'll not believe what is this for. So it's on an ankle. You can't wear it on a head.
Oh my
So it is
God.
not a hand piece, it is an ankle piece.
And how is one supposed to walk? I'm like just wondering how is one supposed to
Gary?
walk wearing this.
I'll show you what else we make. So when we talk about jewelry, sorry, I cannot stop while I'm saying, and you need to stop me when you want to. It's a small
But
piece of
I actually want to go after we see this piece. I want to go back to that piece and see a closer look of it.
which one were you talking about?
The anklet.
The ankle. I will come back to that. That's a piece of Buddha.
Oh my God.
See the
Stunning.
enamel on the top of it?
Yes.
It has the lotus, which has the enamel, which is pink and getting onto the red. You would be amazed to understand this is a kurta button.
Oh wow.
So on the back, you have a screw. You open it up and pull it in between the buttons, and it becomes a kurta ka button.
Oh, absolutely amazing.
So interesting pieces of jewelry.
These are absolutely amazing. Now let's come back to the anklet, and I want to see a closer look of that.
Right here. So how is it made? That's the front part. So when you wear it,
Okay.
the whole back part is right here, and it falls like this. So it's an easy walk. So it doesn't style like this when you're wearing it.
Yeah.
It falls off.
Yeah.
I'll parcel it to you. Don't worry.
I think any woman doesn't need to do any leg exercises. Wearing this is an exercise in itself.
Absolutely, and you become a down-to-earth person. You'll always be following. Mera pada to hai na.
You'll be grounded all the time.
I know.
So, I mean, since we're talking a lot about these pieces, and I also see different kinds of craftsmanship from India. So, how would you say that the craftsmanship, particularly from West Bengal, is different from the other states?
So pieces talk
Apart
about
from
it.
filigree, what you mentioned.
So pieces talk about it. So I'll just talk you around through India. So when we see top in Delhi or Amritsar, there's a lot of pearl work which used to be there and open setting. When you go to down south, there's a lot of uniformity of gold jewelry, which is more towards traditional and temple. When you go towards your Amchi Mumbai, you would be a better person to understand what it is. When you keep all these 4 regions in front of you, and when you see Calcutta, you can still make it out. I can still make it out what is Amchi Mumbai producing. I can make it out what
Absolutely.
Calcutta produces. So every piece of jewelry talks about itself, and it talks about the region where it comes from.
So, as a jeweler, you would understand that. But if for the audience, say for example, we have to just give them how to differentiate between north, south, east, west, how would you like?
West
how
Bengal
would
has
you-
always been very simple. And I'll tell you the philosophy, which also might be a question of yours. So details are not the details for us. Details are the design for us. And that's how Calcutta has always defined itself. We do not want to mix it. We don't overlap it. We do not keep it very simple. We keep it in the mid where
Intricate.
design, yes, exactly. So design plays a vital role while manufacturing it, and detailing becomes the design.
Yeah. Perfect. So tell me, I mean, we spoke about you being now the 8th generation in your family. So you would have had ancestors who would have spoken about how jewelry was made in their times, some of the stories that they would have shared, or even probably you share with your children. So can you tell us something about that?
So hardest of the times is what they have seen. We're still seeing a very fluid time, a time which is more, acceptable to the people. We're trying to make it as easy as possible, but the work was not as easy as possible that used to happen. तो आज भी ये कारीगरी हमको करने के अंदर में मेरे ख्याल से जन्म निकल जाएंगे जो ये बना के जा चुके हैं हम नहीं बना पाएंगे अब कभी भी हम डिजाइन स्केचेस को लेके रख सकेंगे हमारे पास में किताबें बहुत मिल जाएंगी बट ये कारीगर जिनको हम सलूट करते हैं ये वापस नहीं आ सकते hard times have gone by so what I have believed in jewelry especially or so even if you talk about interiors when we are very close you talk about nice clothing which are attire which is flowing around in the weddings everything comes down and boils down to one thing. You need to give time for some timepieces to come out. People now do not understand the subject of it. They understand कि आज चाहिए तो आज चाहिए, कल हमको कुछ नहीं चाहिए.
Yeah,
But you need to
that is
give time
true.
to it.
That is true. And are your children also, they have started coming to office and they start seeing you sorting diamonds or jewelry and they want to be a part of it already?
So I'm a very proud father on that part. So I have 2 daughters and a son. Anya, Nishi and Ayan are their names. Anya being at the top. So I guess my wife has always been inclined towards designing. I have always been a designer all my life. And that DNA we have been successfully been able to pass on to these children. And when I see them, I proudly see them every time doing something new in their field. Like Anya has started her Curiously Creative, where she creates every time something new for the children. Nishi has been, fortunately, from where in this time, she's become a baker. Now she's already baked like 100 cakes for herself and given it to people. And Ayan is still small.
Amazing.
Yeah, so Ayan is still small. So high hopes with all the people around and daughters and son. But yeah, so you should not force anybody is what I have seen. You know, I was never forced by my ancestors or my father, you have to be a jeweler and you have to do this. I would never like to do that. And I guess when you don't force, the automatic force of the motion would bring them in.
No, that's something I completely agree with, and I think even my parents always let me pursue whatever I wanted, and they never said कि नहीं तुमको यही करना है.
True, true.
So tell me, like, let's talk a little about the weddings because it's the wedding season now. I have seen a lot of Bengali brides and grooms really getting dressed up, and they look absolutely amazing. So tell me a little about the jewelry that Bengali brides and grooms wear.
It's a list of names that they start from. मतलब अपने में तो क्या है ना, कई बार अपने कट शॉर्ट कर लेते हैं, कोई नथ नहीं पहनेगा, कोई मांग टीका नहीं पहनेगा, कोई झापटा पहन लेगा, for the words that people know about. These people start from the top till the toe, and it has been from the very beginning of their lives. One of the most amazing things that we do not believe and have not been able to accept is when I shared with you, there's a activation of Europe, the British thing that has gone inside is tiara. Till date, we don't wear tiaras. A lot of people don't want to wear tiaras. So if you see the Bengali brides, they would wear a tiara on the top of it, making it distinct that she is a bride.
Yes.
Then comes the mang tika that we think about, and they call it tika. And it's a very sweet language. You know, when you understand Bengali, it's such a sweet language, and that's what is being drafted to a bride. She would always be in a red. Mother, we would go around for a different color flowing in, and we would want some blues and greens and everything. They would want red, which is absolutely the symbol of love. Then you have a tika. They have a broad chur that they call. So it's called CHUR, chur.
Okay.
It's this broad bracelet that we will always wear it, and it's on the wrist. So flowing down, then you have a मतलब अपने सीता हार या लंबा हार आजकल बहुत बोलते हैं जिसमें जवाब में बहुत होता है. They have always been using it. It's a choker that they would always have, जिसको गलपट्टी बोलते हैं लोग. सीता हार जिसको अपने long हार बोलते हैं.
Yeah.
That's always there. And if you have the pictures and if you can share with them, that would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Do you have
That
it?
would be. I do have them, and I'm just gonna pull up on my iPad. So I have this in. I don't know. Maybe it's just.
So
is
that's
it
the
visible?
shoe. Yeah, that's the shoe. Absolutely.
Okay.
And it's a very there's another piece of jewelry that they wear very proudly, and it's called mantasha. Now it's a word.
Okay.
It's a very sweet word. So mantasha is a
This,
broad
I think,
bracelet.
yeah.
I
I think that's the tiara you were talking
That's a
about.
tiara, yes, absolutely. And it flows, the design flows and it comes in diamond, it comes in gold, whatever. But tiara would always be there. Yeah, that's
Lovely.
tiara.
And yeah, I think that's the bracelet. You were
That's
talking
mantasha. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Mantasha. Okay.
That's mantasha. So this is all native language of Calcutta, and we are proud enough to have these things. And then you have so that's a long har. That's a long har. But differently made, so you would have two tikras on the sides and a lot of chains flowing around.
Lovely.
And it is, so
And
that's
here-
again a chur. That's again a chur.
So I mean, it's amazing to see that they wear such broad karas. I mean, it is absolutely.
You will be amazed to understand what they not wear also. So there's a pin. There's a pin that goes at the back of the juda. You'll find every bride having that pin at the back of the juda. But we would be flowing around with the new modern haircut and flowing it in. They would have the juda right there at the back and a pin which goes in. I'd love to show you something. Wait, if I have it.
Amazing.
So there's a piece right here. Got it. That's a pin.
Oh my God.
And in Bengali, they say it kanta.
Kanta. So when
Not
you
the
told
usual
me kanta,
laga. It's a kanta which is right there.
for a moment I thought, because a lot of people for a nose pin, for a nose stud, they say kanta.
Ye they say
So for a
kanta.
minute, so for a moment
so
I thought it's like a nose pin.
That's a large, again, Basra pearl which is on the top. There's something holding it here. They used to have two chains which were flowing in and around, and that would curve around the juda. And there was a kanta at the back of it, which I don't have it now at the moment.
Yeah.
There was a kanta which used to go at the back. So yeah, very fascinating.
Absolutely amazing. Here I have another image that you shared. I'm
Hmm.
not sure if
That's enough,
it's
I
easy.
guess.
Is it visible?
That's a
Yeah,
Mangtika with the whole lot right here.
lovely. So I'm gonna take, yeah, I think this is another with floral designs, like you
That's a
mentioned.
very common chain ka design which they have. It's a hollow, it's huge, it's almost what 60, 70 grams always.
Oh, lovely. I think this is a very typical Calcutta
That's a very,
style of,
that's a typical Calcutta jewelry. But a lot of work which has gone inside, minutest of the details that they do with the hand. And there's no machine which is in here. We do not manufacture anything which is multiples in machines. Every time you see a single piece or the other piece, it
yeah.
would not be replicated.
Oh, that is amazing. And tell me a little about these bangles. Like I'm quite inquisitive to know about this.
Sorry, I forgot that. So yeah, coming back to the hands, I was on the right hand. On the left hand, they have three names of it. It's called Shankha, then Paula,
Okay.
and then Noah. Okay, so
Okay. They
understanding
look
what
like
exactly.
three women round your wrist.
So I would say they had already crafted I love you in three of them. So Shankha, Paula, and Noah. So Shankha is शंख जो बोलते हैं अपने जिसको बोलते हैं.
हाँ,
तो
हाँ.
ये शंख के ऊपर में
So
crafted
this is the
रहता है.
white. Is that
Yeah,
Shaka?
exactly. So the white one which you see is the Shankha.
Yeah.
And then you
Okay.
have the golden pieces embedded inside, engraved, or
Yeah.
with a pin they would hold it back. So that's Shankha. Then you have a Pola which looks like a red at the base.
Okay.
Do you have the
Is
picture?
it this one?
Exactly, yes. So that's Paula, where again you have
Oh,
golden work on the top of it. And then
okay.
Noah is a very interesting subject. Noah is given by the Sasu. So to be the bride, so Sasu would
Ah.
always give the Noah to the bride. So that's a
So
precious thing for them.
she would complete the whole jewelry.
हाँ, कई बार तो ऐसा लगता है कि थोड़ा तरीके से और भी बोल सकता है मैं लोहे जैसी मजबूत हूँ ध्यान रखना.
Oh, that is true.
Just to make you
No,
fun of
but I
it. But
mean,
yes.
but it is so interesting to know that. I mean, I didn't know about this actually. So, oh, thank you for letting me know. And in fact, I think it's a
Pleasure.
great information for the students also. I see a lot of students messaging here from your institute.
Yeah, so we run an institute called Saunsuka Institute of Gemology and Jewelry Designing. And the proud principal is Nikki Saunsuka. So she's the wife. And we have been doing this for last 10 years. And I believe काम करके इतना मजा नहीं आया होगा जितनी ट्रेनिंग देके मजा आया. मतलब when you
Yeah, there's
flow
so
in
much to
whatever
learn.
knowledge you have into the people. And I believe मेरे पास में अभी क्लाइंट से ज्यादा तो स्टूडेंट्स दिखते होंगे हर जगह पर. Which they come back
Lovely.
and say, well, hi sir, how are you? And when you believe, oh, अच्छा sir, मतलब माल नहीं बेचा हुआ है, ये तो इंस्टीट्यूट वाले हैं. But a very proud moment. So wherever we go into the exhibitions, and they would have a stand there and proudly say, कि sir, हम Saunsuka Institute से पढ़े हुए हैं.
Yeah.
It's a very proud moment. So we have tried to do a backward to a forward integration into the Saunsuka jewelers. So we
Yeah.
became first the designers who can create designs. We had always been a very traditional jeweler. But traditional कई बार ऐसे सुनने में लगता है क्या बोरियत है क्या?
Yeah.
बोलो नहीं, ट्रेडिशनल बोरियत नहीं होती. ट्रेडिशनल एक्चुअली नया रेट्रो होता है जो पुरानी चीजों को संभाल के नए तरीके से आपको दिखा पाता है. So designing came into the picture. Then we became the manufacturers. Then wholesale was always our forte. We started the retail brand called Saunsuka Jewelers, and by God's grace, we have been a wonderful journey. An institute now into the place, it makes it complete.
So talking about this, I remember one of your campaigns called Albeli, which I was really very impressed, and it just stayed back with me. Also because of the look that you had created with the turban and a mustache. How did that come around? Like, what made you
So
conceive
as I
that
mentioned
campaign?
so I love models, not to be saying that I don't, but I love natural models. So when you come up with a model and a photographer right in front, there would always be 10 expressions that you can talk about, nothing else. मतलब 1, 2, 3, 4 बस इसमें खत्म हो जाता है. But when you go to a model which is natural, how would she look? And she's the today's female. Now when I go back to my Rajasthan, Pushkar is the place where you would see a lot of females which are very natural, very bold.
Yeah.
So we started the shoot at Pushkar, and we did it for 2 days, I believe. We started early in the morning for 4 o'clock. And Prerna, it was such a proud pattern of photo shoot that we had done. It was absolutely natural. We did not allow any designer to come inside and give their clothes. It was their clothes themselves that they were wearing it, their makeup that they did it, how they used to do it with all their lipsticks and bruises that they had to. And it was done at a place where they used to live every day. So these are the Banjaras of Rajasthan. which don't stay at one place. And she's a very Albeli pattern, and that's the reason the name came up as Albeli. So this was
So
done in
she's
Pushkar,
unique in her own way.
in her own style, and you know the dark face of her, the catty eyes that they had, no models can replicate that. We did a shoot for 2 days, as I mentioned. We started early in the morning, 4 o'clock, and we used to end by 8 in the evening. And not one single female would ever say, "कि दादा अब हम tired हो गए, अभी मत करिए." They used to say, "हो गया, खत्म, एक और ले लीजिए." That's how sporting they were.
Oh
But
my God.
that's one of the closest and very close to heart. So it was indeed a CSR activity from our side, so which we cultivated into a shoot, and it went off very well. So I'm very proud of it.
That is absolutely amazing. Now, tell me, like, I know Siddharth as a jeweler. I also know Siddharth as a designer. But what is your design philosophy, if you have to say that today?
I mentioned to you previously also when I had to talk about. So there are only three things that can ever happen to a design: yes, no, and a wow. There's no third philosophy which ever works. Either you're rejected or you're selected, or when you want to become a wow, you'll work for it. So my philosophy has always been, till the client who's in front of me or me myself before that, if I can't say wow to my piece, it's not a piece that I've done for myself.
Absolutely.
So that will and always be my philosophy.
And that, in fact, I also see in the students that graduate from your institute. I mean,
Oh,
I've been seeing
absolutely.
their work for
Gorgeous.
years, and they're amazing.
Gorgeous. I could have not imagined in 2 months, 3 months, and 6 months of a time a person can draft such a beautiful jewelry. Very nice.
Absolutely. So, tell me, like, before we go into the, the walkthrough of the store, as a jeweler and a designer, how would a platform like GJS Virtual help you? You know, it's
It's
in
now
times
is
of
the
online, things are
now is the
changing.
technology part which has come in, and I believe everybody wants to work, but wants to work with tech. Is that what I am believing? You know, आज भी हमको photographs बहुत अच्छे खिंचवाने हैं, but at the end of this सोचते हैं कि photograph करके करेंगे क्या? So now you have a platform called a Facebook and Instagram where you can post it. There you get the credits कि अच्छा है कि खराब है. Now, when a jeweler is something, you know, when you just cannot move out of your house, but you still want to work. GGS Virtual has been successfully doing it. And I guess in coming years, it will become a tool of making business every day. We don't want to wait for an exhibition to happen 6 months down the line or 1 year after
That's
it.
true.
Click of a button, I want it right now. We have the vendors in front of us. Select it, create it, make it, buy, purchase, finish. So I'm very, in this challenging time, they could come up with such a beautiful stuff. Hats off to them.
No, absolutely. I think it's a very, very convenient platform because in one place you are immediately connecting with a vendor without any sort of, wanting to meet him personally, which eventually will happen at some point.
Absolutely.
So, Diwali having just gone and the ongoing bridal season, you must be getting a lot of, brides to be and grooms to be wanting to buy jewelry. So, what is it that they are looking for with the current scenario?
So the current scenario, I guess the brides have not changed their mind at all. Now, whether that was pandemic or after pandemic or would be in the coming years, the bride wants to look as beautiful as possible, as loaded as possible, as layered as possible. So we say that the designs have gone very simple, but it has become so layered that people would love to see them. So I don't think so the bride has changed their mind ever and should not. But the times will change, but designs can change. That layering should not change. That allure in the whole jewelry shouldn't change. And that's what has happened and we have seen it. So, yes, the brides are brighter than before, I believe.
I think, and that would be a great sight to see that even in the virtual world, they are all decked out.
Absolutely. When I see the photographs of all these people after and before the wedding, I said, where is the pandemic, boss? It is all in the mind. Rest in peace on that.
No, that is true. I mean, even I've been seeing a couple of pictures online, and it's amazing to see that zest is still there for them to get ready and, go all the way out.
Absolutely.
So let's take a quick tour of the store. I mean, I've actually been there, but I didn't get a chance to see the new store. So I would love to see what the whole store is all about.
So this is one store before we go into it. This is one store जहाँ खड़े होके खुद जिस तरीके से ज्वेलरी की कारीगरी होती है ना, मतलब एक एक वॉल, एक एक एनामल, एक एक प्लेटिंग, एक एक स्टैचू जो दिया हुआ है वो सारा हैंडमेड है और सब कैलकाटा हैंडमेड ज्वेलरी से बना हुआ है। तो ज्वेलर्स जैसे कैलकाटा से बनाते हैं कारीगरी से, वैसे हमने हर पीस यहाँ पर वैसे ही बनाया है। एंड लेट्स गो, आई टेक यू थ्रू।
Let's begin with the wall behind you. I mean, let me. I see a lot of hexagon designs over the geometric patterns. How did that come about?
Okay, let me take you through. So at the back, if you see it, it's all gold. And it's not the gold color, it's a gold foil.
Oh, lovely, nice.
Yes. When you go up to the structure, and I'm sorry if I'm taking you so around, you'll find it like this.
Oh, this is beautiful.
So there's a, so Prerna,
Is this the chakra which, I mean, in Orissa I remember seeing this
yes,
as a
exactly. So
part
when you
of
go to the Puri temple, Jagannath Puri, you'll find this
yeah.
right there.
Puri Yatra, a part of the
Yes.
Puri Yatra.
Absolutely. So let me hand over this iPad to someone so that I can take you around.
Okay, that'll be great. Come on, let's see the Savansuka store.
So welcome to the world of Savansuka, Sona by Savansuka.
Lovely,
Prerna,
lovely.
so give me a hint. There were only two colors which were very fascinatedly used in jewelry. Would you mind telling me that?
Sorry, you're asking me or speaking to someone then?
No, I'm talking to you. I'm asking you.
There were two colors used in jewelry.
Right. So the two colors
One was Sona, I mean the color of gold,
right.
and the other one. Okay, now that's a tricky one.
Okay, I'll tell you what it was. So when you
Okay.
used to gift jewelry, there were only two colors that you could gift in: red as a box, blue as a box.
Okay.
So there's no third color that you would find in the Easter ages that you will find कि jewelry को दूसरे color में दी जाती थी क्या? It were all red boxes or blue boxes, right?
Okay. Oh, the boxes you asked. I thought the
Right.
color of the jewelry. So I got confused. Okay.
So Sona was inspired by the blue, the royal blue
Huh.
that we used to do. So I'll take you around where we started from. So Calcutta is a known land for lady goddesses, right?
Yes.
And if you see it right here, it's a man-made sculpture of all Durga faces. Around it. There were
Lovely.
Durgas. In every hour, you need to remember Durga. So that's the reason this has been handcrafted. And we had a very proud symbol of Savansuka, Sona by Savansuka right there. When you flow
It's
around,
stunning.
when you flow around, you'll find a lot of gold foiling which has gone inside. And the basic simple reason of gold foiling coming across and everywhere gold was because of the reason this is the golden flow where we sell gold and Jalao itself. I'll make you see something which we had crafted, which is the door. So we call this golden door, and I don't call it just because it looks like a gold. It has been
Yeah.
foiled with 24 karat gold.
Oh my God,
So if
amazing.
you come closer, and I'll show you how the pieces have been done. So you can see layers of foiling still there.
Beautiful. And I
So
can
that's
actually see different designs and layers one after the other.
right. So there's a lot of painting which Calcutta is known for. But then you will find one of the finest artists which flow around from Calcutta. So not keeping that away, we made this whole canvas into a divider part of two parts of the showroom. So if you see it very closely, it looks like a wallpaper when you do not know about it, but this is all hand painted. So the
Beautiful.
whole
Coincidentally, I have a peacock mug right in my hand.
oh lovely. I can see you, so I'll see that later. So
Yeah,
this is all
yeah.
canvas painted.
Beautiful.
And I've
I,
seen a
I
lot.
like the combination of colors that you've given. I mean, they're just standing out so amazingly.
It's very colorful, very lively is what it is. So when we
Yeah.
go to the retail showrooms, there's a tendency of all the jewelers and indeed us also, we would create chandeliers which is always with crystal shining in and around, right?
Yeah.
Not in this. We crafted the lotuses right here which is small and big.
Oh, lovely.
And the whole 20 feet chandelier length has gone only by the lotuses that you can see around.
That is so amazing. I mean, I can only see so many inspirations put together in this entire store. But tell me, I mean, so once we've seen the store, I'm going to question you a lot about the interiors and the thought process behind it.
Right. Come, I'll take you the other side.
Isn't it amazing? I'm like in awe
That's a
of the
proud
whole
South
store.
ka, gate structure that you will find.
Lovely.
But as soon as you enter, either you enter on the left or the right, you'll find Sona right up here. And the architecture talks about as soon as you see these arcs in there.
Yeah.
Come on, let's do something else. So in
I see
Calcutta,
someone. Yeah.
Calcutta, लकड़ी का जो काम होता था ना, उसके अंदर में बटाली का काम बहुत अच्छे से होता था. You find
Okay.
those old घराने वाले बेड्स जो होते थे, जिसमें 4 पोल लगा हुआ रहता था, and then you would have white chadar. You'll find a lot of karigari which was only लकड़ी का. So this is what it was. So this is batali work where you need to carve every single piece out.
Yeah. So amazing. Siddharth, this must have taken a really long time to do.
It took me almost a quarter to 2 years to complete the whole store. When you
Wow.
see on
I
the
mean,
other
it's
side,
truly amazing. Truly
so
amazing.
that side was again some peacocks, and here
Yeah.
we have some different peacocks in here.
Yeah, and the color, I can see the color difference. That had a lot of reds, and this has
Right.
more greenery, and it has an element of green and blue in it.
Absolutely. You'll find the golden lotuses here on a contrast. So they had the copper finished lotuses, and here you would have something which is shining.
Stunning.
घड़ी यहाँ खत्म नहीं होती, इसलिए हम लोग ने घड़ी के ऊपर में भी कुछ काम किया, and we did it with all mosaic, and we made the watch of Sona by Sounds.
Oh, lovely. That looks really nice.
And yes, the story goes on, and there's a lot of detailing which has been taken care. If you see the tables which are there, the height of it. When you see mother of pearls, जहाँ पर हम लोग बोलते हैं, so on the base, if you see it, there's a lot of engraving of mother of pearl which has gone inside.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I think it is so well thought through the way it has been designed. Hats
I
off
feel
to
the
your
Karigar who could do
creativity
it, you know.
and yeah.
True. Come.
Wow, I am absolutely amazed at this whole thing. And sitting in Bombay, I can actually get a whole virtual tour of the store. It's just so amazing. I see so many comments coming up. Yes, Antique Jignesh totally agreed. So beautiful. And
Can I turn
I
it
have,
now?
yes, you can.
Lovely. Thanks a lot for the tour.
So I see so many comments going up saying that, oh, it's so creative and it's so well done. But tell me, so that what was the thought process behind it? I mean, if I understand this took almost 2 years to make, which is very evident. But how did you think about this whole thing?
God knows it. I went to Greece right before that. So my whole design was something else before I went to Greece. When I came back from Greece, this whole architecture of Greek blue and the white
Yeah.
flew inside my mind. And so that's the reason, a lot of blue came in, the white came in, and golden we had to push in because of the reason it was a complete jewelry showroom. We had to give
Yeah.
that bling. But when you sit with some design, you understand how fine-tuned you can do it. And we have been doing it every day.
Yeah.
And I guess it's in the
Yeah.
blood that we can do that. So, it did it. And it came out so beautiful after 1.5 years that it was worth every single minute that we had invested in.
No, I mean, I can totally see it and relate to it. It is so
And
aesthetically
that's for
done,
the
and
first time we have done a tour for anybody.
I'm the honored one. I feel totally privileged but that's the beauty of even lives like this. Like sitting in Bombay, I can actually experience the whole tour. I thought I'm like just walking with you in the store.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So tell me, lastly, Siddharth, my last question to you before we go into the audience Q&A. What do you think of the series that we just started, Hamari Riyasat? Do you have something to say about it?
I guess आने वाली पीढ़ी ये बता पाएगी कि इस रियासत को वापस जिंदा करने वाली कोई प्रेरणा आई थी.
Oh my God, that is so amazing. You're going to make me emotional right now.
No. See, your words are absolutely what God has given you, prerna. So you give prerna to every single thing. You're nurturing again the old histories that has to be flown. Now, who else can do it better when you know the subject? You have been a jewelry designer yourself. You have been a graduate gemologist, is what I understand. And now being an inspiration into the jewelry industry where you can show the industry flowingly. What better than that?
No, absolutely. Thank you so much for your kind words. And let's see if anyone has questions in the audience, so we can take audience Q&A if somebody wants to. So there are a lot of uh, compliments for the interiors and the way it has been done, uh,
Great.
and a
Thank you
lot of
all.
people appreciating. A lot of students saying that Siddharth sir is absolutely amazing. So I would agree with that. He's also not just an industry colleague, but also a great friend. So I would like to totally second that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. So I don't think there is anybody asking any questions from the
You've
audience.
asked me all the questions in the world, and that's the reason everybody has got an answer.
I know, but if there's anything that you would like to add before we sign out, please feel free to say.
No, I'm grateful to everybody, and it's not a last note that I would like to say. But being a jeweler is a proud and a pride in itself, and we are very proud. मतलब मैं हर ज्वेलर की तरफ से ये बहुत प्राउडली कहना चाहूँगा कि जिस प्रोफेशन में आप हैं, वो बहुत ही अट्यून्ड और फाइन प्रोफेशन है, और इससे बेटर प्रोफेशन कुछ हो नहीं सकता.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Siddharth, for all
Thank you,
your
Prerna.
time.
It was such a nice time with you after a long journey. We'll see each other very soon, and all the best for Riyasat.
Thank you so much. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
God bless you. Take care.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody. See you.
Bye, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining. And it's been an absolutely amazing evening. And I am so thrilled seeing the store. Like, it's just, I have a spark, altogether different spark in my eyes right now. Yeah, Jignesh, it was really good. The store was absolutely amazing. And I'm really happy that we could do this as a virtual tour, because otherwise I wouldn't even know what the store looks like, just like any of us wouldn't know. So thanks to the entire Savan Sukha team, and signing out for now. I'll come back next week again with another live, and stay tuned until then. Thank you.